Oh man, I love Xenoblade. Xenoblade is so much fun. Wait a second. Is this a mic in front of my face? Oh, I got caught off recording again, didn't I? Well, folks, you caught me playing a game and not recording. Now, of course, the scenario would make it out to look like I've only played Xenoblade in the past what has it been? 6 weeks? So, I'll give you this. Xenoblade is the only game on an actual home console that I have played on in the past 6 weeks. However, it's not the only. However, the reason for this is not because I just felt like playing Xenoblade and not recording because I'm a jerk. And I didn't want to give you guys the satisfaction of having a video. Because some of you guys actually like my videos. I don't see how you could or why you could, but you do. But in any case, hang on, just to make sure. I'm just going to... Yeah, okay, we're on. Yes, Hopi, it's recording. It's been not this whole time. So anyway, the reason for this is actually because I've been away for the past 6 weeks. So I'm going to, wait, they got Kirby 64 on Virtual Console. And Golden Sun? Didn't know they had. So anyway, yeah, as you can probably tell, I've been away for the past 6 weeks on this huge vacation, but for now, I'll talk about that when we get to the game. Right now, I have some news for the channel. First off, I'm going to try to stop being such bad. And I'm trying words. So I'm going to try to stop being such a bad recorder and actually be able to have a decent field record, because half the episodes I put out there so far have been horrible. I admit it. They've been really bad. So anyway, this episode is actually going to be the start of kind of a new series kind of thing, because one of the things about recording is sometimes you don't feel like playing the game that you should be recording. In this case, I really should be recording my next LP, which I'm not going to give away yet, but but right now, my plan for this is instead now I can do episodes where I just talk about whatever I want, play whatever I want, just in general, whenever I want, whatever I want, and just talk about whatever I want. So yes, Hope. Also, Hopi is going to start on her own LP thing. Her own little LP project, in which I will not assist her at all. So, well, unless she asks for money. Because, well, I guess it can't hurt to tell you guys. I mean, this is gonna go out there as soon as it's over, and then directly after, we're gonna be recording it and then putting that up, so... what the heck, I'll tell ya. It's gonna be Pikmin 3. As for mine, I don't even know if I'm gonna show it, because it was just bad. If I'm honest, I feel reluctant to put it out there. First episode was good, and that was about it. So anyway. How about if I just... the project was Wind Waker, Hope, but anyway... but in any case, I feel like playing some Punch-Out right now. And I guess I just gave it away. But in any case, I'm not sure if it's going to be Wind Waker or if it's going to be something else. I'm going to be honest, I'm leaning towards it being something else. But anyway, let's just... Oh wait, hang on, there was something I actually... Already restarting, this is good. Anyway. So there was something which I wanted to test. Because, this occurred to me. So what if... So I'm going to 8. I want to try something. Okay, fine. It just occurred to me that I've been doing this fight again and again, and at the same spot every time I repeatedly die. I never will get by as I attempt to cross these disappearing blocks upon the wall, and I see I'm falling off of them. If I only had the item number 2, it would make it so much... Okay, this is actually gonna sound awful to you guys. I'll sing it to you later, okay? So, while I was on vacation, this occurred to me. Aw, wait, but I don't... I was going to put in 8675309, but I don't know the other... I wouldn't know the area code. So, because, you know, Jenny, don't change your number, 8675309. So anyway, while I'm just going through the game, I'm just gonna talk to you guys about what's been up. So, and maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. And so anyway, maybe I'll fail terribly. So Hope wants to tell you something. She'll be right over.
Sorry that took a sec. I had to walk.
Get down in front of the mic. Ah shoot, I'm losing my concentration against Glass Joe. Let's just... Wait, what? Okay, fine. Hope, if you're gonna talk, then talk. If you're not gonna talk, then don't talk. No, you weren't talking. You were like floating above the mic and not saying. Come on. Hope. Okay. Hope, if you're gonna say something, then get in front of the mic and say it. No, you said nothing. And you were like 3 feet away from the mic. So if you're gonna say something, get down in front of this mic and say it.
So, if Steven's alright with it, I might get my own.
Okay. Well, okay, fine. So anyway, now I'm going to try to talk about my vacation. So basically, it was a little bit it had a couple of steps in it. So anyway, so what happened was, first I ended up going up to Hampton Beach in New Hampshire for a couple days. And, Hope was there for a lot longer, but I was only there 3 days. Oh, I dodged too quickly. So anyway. Anyway, Hope, would you mind not interrupting me? I'm trying to talk to the people here. No, you're not. You keep interrupting me every 2 words I say. Okay. Anyway. So then I had to come back down for scout camp. I guess I could have recorded there, but I didn't. Mother? Wow, if I actually... Joe. I mean, I know bonjour, hello, my name is Glass Joe. I'm the toughest French boxer that you're ever gonna know. TKO and then drink your fight in Bordeaux. Crushing my opponents like croissant dough. Anyway. Man, this might not work as well as I thought it might. But in any case, so, and that was fun for 3 days. Just went up, saw my grandma, came back down, went to Boy Scout camp. I guess I'm going to be, doing this for a couple of episodes in between LPs. Keep that suspense while I try to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Anyway, so this episode I'm just gonna talk about Boy Scout camp. So, if any of you are from North Carolina, and are in the Scout program, you've probably heard of Camp Daniel Boone. Stop trying. So anyway, so I went to Camp Daniel Boone, and for those of you who care, and I guess those of you who don't, I got 5 merit badges. So 5 merit badges were the first one was first aid. We kind of just talked about doing it. We never actually got down and dirty with doing it, or even practicing. Most of it we had already covered in scout classes anyway, so it's kind of pointless. Didn't even actually get the merit badge because oh great, I missed the uppercuts. Well, anyway, so I never actually got it because on the website it never listed that you had to make a first aid kit, and even if it had, I was only home for 4 days before I had to go, and I was busy with other prerequisites, which then were denied as being prerequisites. Yeah, that's the one thing that I would have to say I didn't like about Camp Daniel Boone is there were so many of what I call ghost prerequisites. They just they don't list them on the website, and then you appear at class and on the first day they're like, okay, this is what you have to have, with no warning whatsoever. Oh my gosh, I'm getting beaten up so badly. See, the harder guys, the easier guys actually get harder, and the harder guys actually get easier once you've beaten the game. See, because I get down for the uppercut, and then they wait for a second. So they catch you off your guard, because you're used to, they get down, oh, I have to dodge. It's kind of it's almost as if they were delaying the punch. So anyway, where was I? Yeah, so, then we did camping and backpacking, which was stupid. Because I just didn't like it. There were some things that we could have done at camp that instead they made these ghost prerequisites, which you appear at camp, and then they're just like, oh, you didn't do this? Screw you. And I'm just like, what the heck, man? Aw. Anyway, and also, again, just, like, not hands-on at all, So then we got to communications. I was already like, oh no, this is bad. This is not fun. I'm not going to enjoy this. So I get to communications. And it's less than good. So from what I understand, communications is supposed to be like about kind of like a speech and debate merit badge almost. But instead it was all just like leadership and trust exercises with people who I had never met before. So a bit awkward. I actually met someone there, and he actually did like this perfect Mario voice, and luckily he divided into our groups to do the leadership exercises with me. Speaking of impressions, I kind of want to show you guys my Yoshi. Russell! Oh. Okay. Enough of my... anyway, and also he had, like, a little raccoon cap, but, instead for some reason he stuck it in his pants, so the entire time I either called him Mario or Star Fox. Or Stario. I didn't actually call him. So anyway, oh hey, already through the minor circuit. For like the 15th time I've done this. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, if I die, then I'm a legend. Okay. So, my sister, Hope, you probably met her, just threw her Oshawott toy at me. Oshawott, I thought you were my friend. I'm sorry I used Tepic a bit more now, but sheesh, you don't need to get too mad. Listen, hey, at least I don't pick Snivy over you. Hey, stop! They can hear this, you know? You're rubbing against the mic. Sheesh. So, down flamenco. So anyway, I get to, I get past communications, and I'm just like, oh my god, this isn't good. So, actually, the last two were actually okay. So, number 4 was, Sit Nation. So, Sit Nation, citizenship in the nation for the uninitiated. So, basically, U.S. history. So, and it was actually pretty fun because we had a card game at the end of each one because, oh shoot. Because, we never had lessons long enough to last the slot. So, we always played cards afterwards. Also, the guy who taught it was pretty awesome. So, anyway, and then we had life-saving, and oh my gosh, life-saving. So I don't know if any of you again, if you've heard of Camp Daniel Boone, you probably heard me talk about anything involving water, and you're like, oh my gosh, water? Lake? Freezing cold? Because there are, horror stories here in North Carolina. Basically, if you live in California, basically, Lake Canyon Boone. It's kind of like our Lake Tahoe. So anyway. And it was actually the best class, despite the horror stories. Shoot. So despite what anyone tells you, the lake it isn't really that bad, especially not on second day and all onwards. So I didn't take VSA lifeguard because I'm not old enough. I just took the normal life saving. So I'm not an official lifeguard, but at least I know the basics, I guess. Wow, am I already at grade? Holy cow. So, I guess I'm just gonna basically review Camp Daniel Boone. It was, overall, it was a positive experience. The food was good. The activities were fun. They weren't too bad about the songs. Sometimes scout camps are like really bad about you have to sing a song before you eat. Like Powhatan, I remember being really bad about that. On the whole, probably one of my favorites. Still, but in any case, I wasn't a big fan of how they made you get your food, and then afterwards they would make you sing a song. Like, do you want to sing a song? And we were all like, I will murder you. We just sat down. Couldn't you have done this at Flags? Because Camp Daniel Boone, you do it at Flags and you're done. Powhatan, they make you sit down with your food, and then as soon as you're about to eat, psych, can't eat, have to sing a song. Most annoying thing about Powhatan, but luckily this place didn't do it, and the songs are fun. Like, it wasn't like Powhatan where they made you like scream, and if you didn't scream loud enough, you didn't get to eat for like a million years. I should stop talking bad on Powhatan. But, for the small details, Camp Daniel Boone is better. They're really tied. Actually, Camp Daniel Boone might be my favorite. So, oh my gosh, I'm wrecking this. I'm already at Bald Bull. What am I doing? Did someone plant a Game Shark into the Wii U? Oh, you don't know what a Game Shark is, Hopi? Oh, it's a Game Genie for the more technical audience. Game Shark is a GBA version. Herp-a-skirp. But anyway, Hopi, the Game Genie was basically a cheating device for the NES. Some codes were good, some codes were strange, some were just downright awful. But basically, you buy a Game Genie, stuff it into your NES with the cart, and I'm not quite sure how it does this, but if you enter certain codes, cheat codes, then certain things happen. But you can also make up your own and make really weird results happen. So a bit of a history lesson for those of you who are younger, or well, either younger than me or just don't know about as much about retro stuff. Anyway, hang on, I need to check. It's too bad I don't have my dual monitor set up. I was so excited for that, but now it's not set up anymore. you know what? I'm going to continue playing for a little bit longer. And you know what? This is my first video back, so let's just keep talking. So anyway, so then after that, I went to Lake Michigan, up from North Carolina. So there was a lot of driving involved with this. So just to give you an idea, basically, I went up to New Hampshire, which is like it's like a 15 hours drive. 16? Okay, Hope's saying 16. Oh, shoot. Anyway, so it's like a 16-hour drive. Then I had to drive back, which is also another 16, so 32 hours. And then like 3 hours getting to Boy Scout camp. And then, after that, we had to make another 15-hour drive up to Michigan. So now we're at like 3 hours. So anyway, oh, and also I found a neat trick for this. When you see the camera flash, react to that, and that should be when you press the button. Don't even pay attention to Ball himself. And you should be good. You should be A-O good, as Crazy Dave would say. I've been playing some Plants vs. Zombies free on my phone. In my absence. Darn it. Absence. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Muscle joke. Let's just dodge it. Oh, come on. That's DKO. That'll take me back down to Great Tiger, but this isn't about progress anymore. So anyway, so we're at some 50 hours, and in Lake Michigan. In Lake Michigan. So in Michigan, we stayed in a place called Palisades, and not the Palisades in New York. That's obviously a different one. But anyway, there's a little place with beach houses, like on Lake Michigan, called Palisades Park. So my mom's been my entire family's been going there for like years now. Like my mom, since when she was just like very young. Like she was back when she was born in Michigan, and that was her grandfather's my great-grandfather's beach house was there. In fact, my great-grandfather actually like paid for everything. I might ramble about that some other time. In any case, yeah, so, we used to go up there to see, my grandparents, but, we don't do that anymore for reasons which I don't want to discuss here. So now we just rent up there, because my mom still has a bunch of friends up there. And also, it's just a cool place to be able to go. So, So yeah, because we still have a bunch of friends up there. So and there's also like activities for like Hope and I. So like sleep out at a place called the Clubhouse, which is also on the shore. And so and we just sleep there. That was one of the things that we did. We watch movies there. So we stay there for some. Hobie, how long did we stay there? Like a couple weeks? Week and a half. 1 week in one cottage, 3 days in another. So anyway, Hope, don't do that to the dog. Don't do that. So, so then we make another 14-hour drive over to Hampton Beach. We did that over 3 days because Hope and Mom had stayed there for like 2 weeks before, and I had already been there too, so we just decided to kind of relax, see what we wanted to see, or rather so so now we're at some 65 hours of driving. Hang on. Is what mine? May or may not be mine. So,
Can I take it?
yes, you can. Yes, you can take it. So, what? So, we stopped in Mohican Valley. We basically sightsaw. Oh my gosh, I'm not paying attention. Oops. Hang on, I actually need to go to the bathroom. Actually, why don't I just end the episode here? I mean, next time I talk about my vacation, I'll pick up where I left off. So, for now, goodbye. And this will probably be going up